So I learned a very valuable lesson that day, which is when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I want you to change the way you look at negotiation. It's not about you, it's about identifying the pressure on the other side. So in every negotiation you're ever going to be involved in, there's always going to be pressure on the other party. Always. Buyers are always going to have pressure to buy. If they didn't have pressure, guess what? They wouldn't be talking to you. They wouldn't be emailing you. They wouldn't be on the phone with you. There would be no reason for them to be even in your life. The only reason why they're in your life is because they have pressure to be in your life in some way. And if buyers have pressure to buy, sellers have what? Pressure to sell. You all know your pressure is to sell. So in every negotiation you're ever going to be involved in, there's always going to be pressure on the other party. But here's the thing. Whose pressures are we almost exclusively focused on? Our own. Average negotiators go into negotiations fixated on their own pressures, worried about everything that can go wrong, all the things. They're self-absorbed. They're focusing on all their own problems. They're approaching their negotiations from a place of fear. And fear is negotiations' kryptonite. What skilled negotiators do is, yes, they're still human beings. They still get self-absorbed sometimes and focus on their pressures at times. But what they're able to do is they're able to do this. They're able to ask themselves the golden question, which is, hey, I know there are pressures on me. I understand that. But my job is not to focus in on my pressures. My job is to focus in on the pressures of the other party, try to extract and identify and figure out what pressures they're under. Because if I can identify their pressures, then I get leverage in this negotiation and I do better. That's what skilled negotiators do. And now that you've had that perspective shift, I promise you, you're going to go in and your listening is going to change. You're going to start hearing their pressures because people love leaking pressure.